You what? Yeah. She does look snuggled here while it's all windy. Well, they call it port sunlight. It's a little bit of sun. Hey everyone, just doing a video to just gather my thoughts together really. Went to, what was it, Port Sunlight today, just to see Liverpool, and it always reminds me of that time in 2016 when Dad took me to one of my Clatterbridge MRI scan results, and we went to New Brighton after it, and yeah, it's just emotionally it's kind of getting to me today, to be honest. I'm sort of dreading the next 2 weeks because I'll be my third round of chemotherapy, and every time I take that stuff I just feel like I'm just looking for a needle in a haystack sort of thing, just damaging my body. I need to add, the last video that I did, it was kind of like an intro sort of thing to I was contemplating whether I could like put some short documentary together, but it's probably a bit too much work really. So I think what I'm going to do with that video and stuff like that going forward is going to make like an advert sort of thing. Maybe I'll promote it, I don't know, but it will just be like to get awareness out, and to especially the message at the end of that video in regards to the UK CSC. I think that's very important. Last time we went to the AMG for the UK CSC, it was near West Kirby somewhere, so hopefully we can go back there at some point. I gave Greg my CG animation of what happens to THC when it attacks cancer. So I'll have to do some more stuff like that eventually, because the general public out there are so, I feel, it's, you know, all the people that are healthy out there, it's hard for me not to see it as like it's very easy for you because it's not happened to you yet. So whenever I protest, or I'm not always going on about cannabis and stuff and doing this awareness, it's just like a life and death thing for me, and I just feel like the rest of the world just feels like it's immortal, you know, and to be honest, that's like how I used to feel when I was a teenager. I guess this tumour must have started growing in my 20s, because that's when I really started to bottom out on confidence. And you know, had some really embarrassing, humiliating times because of that. Right. And yeah, I guess maybe it is sort of damage my mind a bit as well. Because I remember years ago when I was researching what I was going to be dealing with, one of the side effects with chemotherapy was this thing called chemo brain, where you get like the blood-brain barrier starts to leak a bit, which is actually not good in terms of your treatment. Yeah, it's just getting a little bit scary, because I just can't get over the fact that me and my dad are going to the same hospital at Clatterbridge on the Wirral, and it's, you know, I suppose it was probably a bit tough because he was having it was the first time seeing him have side effects yesterday when I went to go see them, and oh, what a mess! What a mess! I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody that, you know, is on my Facebook, and you're always so supportive, and even everyone at work and everything. It's it really does mean a great deal. You know, life is so short, so short and fragile. You just make sure life is exactly the way you want it to be. You know, manifest those things that you think are impossible. Well, not much I can really say without breaking down like in the first vlog I ever did. It's bound to happen at some point. I think I've done well so far to only be sick a couple of times. I've not needed any steroids or anything. I'm not like in any kind of pain. And steroids really freak me out because that'll raise your blood sugar, and then cancer can feed off that. I know a lot of people going through this, it's one of their biggest worries is the fact that they always get prescribed steroids, and it can really make things go really wrong. You know, a bit like Avastin or something. These pharmaceutical drugs, they're just no fun. They really aren't. Right, I think I'll just leave it there on a light note. Alright, all the best everyone. Have a lovely Sunday. Take care.